Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Yay, we made it. Hope you've had a good week. Looks like we've got storms coming in, and we could use the rain, I guess. So, anyway, thank you for all your outpouring of love and support. Still nowhere where I need to be, and super blurry in that eye, and super nauseated with all the drops 4 times, 3 bottles a day, but you know, I've got another couple of weeks, so it is what it is. So just, anyway, thank you again for reaching out and checking on me, and just being there with your positive, uplifting thoughts. My thought today, by the way, I do go see my horse every day. It's just so dark out there, and with my eye right now, it's just easier to do these here right now. Anyway, my thought today is on changing lanes in life. Have you ever, okay, so you're going to work in the morning, and maybe you're behind somebody and it's pretty, heavy traffic and whatever, and you stay in that lane, and it's kind of thoughtless. You really aren't paying attention, and because it's so habitual. At the same time, before you know it, you realize you're at work, and you're like, how the heck did I get here? Where was I? Wow, did I space out? Was I asleep? I mean, how did I really get here? Because you're not even in tune to what's going on around you. That's kind of sometimes how life is, I think. We get in such a habit of staying in the same lane and doing nothing, and just basically going about our lives like a herd of cattle, just following whoever, whatever, wherever, that we don't really stop and take account of, is this a good decision, or am I making the right decision, or even put thought into something in order to proceed, because let's just follow the leader, let's just get there, let's have it thoughtless, thinkless, habitual. So sometimes we need to get out of that lane, that mindless drive in the dark with your eyes closed because you know it so well, because it takes courage. It takes courage sometimes to get out of that habit, or that rut, if it may be, from doing the same thing and having the same results, which are just basically stagnant. You're not really making any movement. You're just getting to where, just doing enough to getting to where you need to go for that moment, that time frame, whatever. And again, we can apply that in any area of our life. Where do we want to go? And we need to have forethought about it. We need to think about some of the decisions we make, the company we keep. Is this the right direction I want to be going with my life? Do I want to do this follow the leader and basically not have to make any decisions for myself and just follow everybody else to wherever else? Sometimes we need to be accountable more to ourselves and to our higher purpose than to just be one of the gang or be one of the cattle to get wherever. And that means changing lanes. That means being conscientious to making changes, to have better outcomes, to get to your destination maybe with a little more thought-provoking and directional, in order to better serve your purpose in your journey. Maybe it is to help somebody else. And so, even though sometimes we do things out of habit, and it's easier to stay in doing the same thing because it's thoughtless, or at least it's, a lot of people do the same thing over and over because it's easier to keep doing what you know, even if you don't like the results, than to make change, i.e. changing lanes in whatever it is in your life. You got to take that leap of faith. And if you want different results, you got to do something different, and that means change lanes. That means pray. That means give it to God. That means thinking outside of the box. That means not doing just like everybody else does just because that's what they do. Because we have free will and we can make changes, and we need to make changes in order to better ourselves, and quit asking and expecting other people to do that for us, because we are in charge of us. So anyway, that's my thought. Start changing lanes. Wake up. Don't just coast through life and, think that wherever you want to go is just going to magically, be there. Even if it's habitual what you're doing day in, day out, choose to do something different to have a different result, in order that you can become happier and more fulfilled, and can make a difference in your life and the lives of others. So don't be afraid to make those changes. Don't be afraid to change lanes. So anyway, that's my thought. I hope you make it a great one. I'm going to try to go down to Dowdy Ferry this weekend. Thank you to Tracy Lystra for sending us another chip finder, a universal chip finder. That way Jeremy and I both can have one. We thank you so much. Those are not cheap at all. We really appreciate your generosity for Saving Huey. That's her organization out in California. We appreciate all the donations we continue to get for Dowdy Ferry Animal Commission. We ask that you still think about volunteering your time, effort into our camera fund. And again, I'm sorry I haven't been out more, but I've just not been well and still not where I need to be. But, hey, onward and upward, I'll get there. So anyway, change lanes, make a difference. Do what fulfills your heart. If you don't know, think about it, pray about it. Just get after it. It's up to you. So have a great day. Thanks for listening. Sorry this is long. Talk at you later.